What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tamika for real. I'm back again in the building with another video for y'all. Yes, another video for y'all. Y'all, I just want to let y'all know, I love y'all. Thank y'all for all, the love, the support, the subscribers, everything. But I want to get right off into this video. And I don't want to make it look like, because y'all know I'm not, I dip in, I dip out. I need to really stop that. But, sometimes when you watch these YouTube videos, it's just like, I be saying all this, I be talking, I'm just like, I really need to turn the camera on and let people know how I feel, And so this is one of them videos right there. Because I was doing a lot of talking about this certain video, and I didn't have a camera on, so I decided to turn the camera on, So anyways, I'm going to get right down into it. Now, I don't want to make it look like all my videos going to be on some CJ So Cool and everything he doing, because I dip and dab on everybody's YouTube channels. It's not just him. But he is like doing the most. Y'all, I'm just like, I'm going to get straight to it. First of all, I feel like this here. I'm coming in, I like to watch CJ So Cool. I like to watch back in the day when he was with, Royalty and the kids, and they were making videos and everything else. And this is a new adjustment for all of us to, see him, transform or whatever. And now it's him and Lexi, and it's kind of like, it's fine. That's him. He living his life, Royalty living her life and stuff like that. But what I can't get with, and I don't think I can ever get used to, is the mess he keeps up. He is like, man, get it together. If they're getting shot in the legs, if that didn't teach you nothing, I don't know what ever bring you down, because that man head is so far in the clouds. You can't tell him he ain't rich. You can't tell him he ain't on the status of these top-notch celebrities. This man just act like he ain't used to shit. And it's crazy, and nobody want to hear that. You got to understand that a lot of his audience are kids, because when he started the channel, it was with, I ain't going to say when he started, because actually when he started, he was doing reaction videos. But then when he built up his, started making millions and stuff, it's based on those kids and him and Royalty. And it's kind of like, right now, he act like they beneath him, and he just this and that. Man, for this man to mention, y'all watch his video earlier, like he was happy to see Royalty. He hurry up and made a video saying that, actually the T-Pages had it first. And they was like, Royalty and CJ has been spotted together. No, they were not together. Can you turn that noise off on the video? Thank you. They were not spotted together. They were just in the same environment. They went to a celebrity basketball game. Okay. So it just so happened him and Lexi, they had, how you call that, they were seated directly behind the players. So that made him, it pushed his head up some more in the clouds. And he actually referred to it as Royalty and her friends having nosebleed seats. So I guess they were sitting high up or whatever. I don't know. But it just didn't need to be said. And I just feel like somebody needs to talk to him. I like CJ So Cool. I like watching him. I don't have nothing against this person. His content, he keep it interesting. And, I would continue to watch him. But it's just he's messy for a man. He is messy. Y'all know he messy. When I did a couple of videos back on CJ So Cool, I had his little kids coming in my comment section. You don't even know him. You don't know, girl. Y'all stay out my ear. This not for kids, man. Because if his video was based on kids, he would keep his business off of social media. Them kids don't need to be knowing that Royalty keeping them twins from you. Them kids don't need to be knowing that Royalty messing with all these different men. These kids don't need to be knowing that you had relations with Royalty friend and y'all did things that only y'all know about. So it's like, man, the stuff you say, but then you want to come back and say, oh, she's not letting me see that. I will let you see my kids either. I'm sorry. Now it's time for court. You know why? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Royalty don't look like the type that's really going to let this die down. You the reason that her and Nike was out there fighting. You caused that. You caused that. You sat there clearly, and you sat there and was talking to your so-say baby mama Nike, and y'all was chopping it up, and y'all was so cool doing videos, and Kamari was throwing subliminals, Nike throwing subliminals. Lexi throwing her subliminal, but I don't know what Lexi got to do at all with the situation with Royalty. And why she was even at the fight, trying to protect somebody she only met one time in life, other than the phone conversation, FaceTime. What that say about her? You know, I know I'm all over the place, but y'all, this got me heated. You know, I'm just gonna say, like, you want this girl to actually let her kids come over there after you just had a home invasion. Okay. And I guess, you know, originally you said you was going to move. You was going to relocate, but you didn't. You ended up coming back home. Like, you getting some repairs and stuff done. You're getting comfortable. Your mom was there for a little while. And yeah, your mom was there for a little while. How do you go? I mean, I don't even know how to put this. I got so much to say. Like, you let everybody live but Royalty. Your mama sat there when Nike clearly came and arrived to your house after you got shot and said, yeah, because I'm not all of them, this and that, and this and that, and this and that. I'm the one that got that baby out of him. Then you hear your mom in the background saying, the real way. You never addressed that. You know, and I'm going to say this because a lot of people might be like, well, he ain't had to address it on social media. Well, he addressed everything else on social media, so why you ain't address that? He made it look like Royalty came in the parking lot and went for this BM, like you say, his baby mama. And yeah, Royalty mama jumped on Lexi. You fought at that girl for everything. You got shot. Royalty, the little men she messing with, that they probably got something to do with it. All of that. And then when you found out that there wasn't a situation, you called yourself giving an apology where you ended up like throwing more subliminals. Man, you need to stay off of social media for a while. Get yourself together, man. You obviously don't have, you running out of content. You were so happy to post that video today. Oh, I ran into my ex or whatever his video was titled. And clearly, Royalty came back, did a video with her girl, went live, and the girl was like, some fans had reached out to Royalty. She was in the back taking pictures. Royalty did not even see you. So for you to make that video, it says a lot about you. You must actually still have feelings for this girl because you will not leave her alone. You on your video talking about how she got her brother down there to babysit her kids and her older kids. You don't even acknowledge those kids, and you wrong for that. You want to act like you daddy of the year? Let's talk about it. You want to be daddy of the year, right? How you helped that girl be in somebody's life for 9 years. You clearly had a relationship with Leon, Jalea, Carnation before those kids were born. You ever think about how those kids feel? It's just not about you and Royalty at the end of the day. For you to just backdoor, and I don't care what y'all went through. Yeah, those kids probably did get out the way with you. I heard how Jalea was cursing on that video. I mean, that's to be expected. You know, you got this white girl out here, and I don't mean to say white, you know, I'm saying. She ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And kicking up on Royalty mama, opening the door. I don't know, Royalty. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of... First of all, let me clear this up. Let me get this straight. This is how I feel about the fight, period. Because one of my last videos, I was like, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. You know, let me lick my lips. Because on this video, his little creases was white. I don't know what he got going on. I don't know if that's the medicine, the weed, or what he got going on. But them lips was white. And if D-Lo edited that video... I'm talking about D-Lo. D-Lo really trying to tell you he done with you. Because there ain't nowhere in the world D-Lo edited that video and let your mouth be white like that. I'm talking about, I ain't not even on the creases. You had spit all on your top of your lip. At one point, it's on the bottom of your lip. And a couple of times we seen you wipe that lip. But you got nerves to get on here and speak about how Royalty on drugs and the way she move her mouth and stuff like that. Man, no. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. But anywho, the way I feel about the fight is like this here. You initiated that fight because first of all, Royalty put it out there that you did discuss Kamari's problems with her mom to her. And that girl got tired of letting you play with her. So she was like, okay, this how you doing it? I'm going to do it like this. And she let the videos get out there. Okay. After you allowed Nike to come there and sit on the crease of your sofa and sit there and say, I got the baby out of, and your mama in the background, the real way. You want to come and you want to address this girl on every little move she make. That girl blink her eyes too hard. You going to make a video about that. And that's sad. You got your mama sitting here in the background talking about some real way. First of all, we never seen you on no videos other than Kamari's birthday party. He never even acknowledged you. And I'm not taking nothing away from your mama, because I know people do change. And she looked like she's a very beautiful woman. I love the way she stepped up and everything else. I'm not taking nothing from your mama. I'm not doing it. But what I'm saying is, you should have addressed that in one of your videos. Since you put everything else on social media, you should have said, Mom, let's clear up the rumors. Not rumors, because we clearly heard her say it. Let's clear up what everybody's saying that you said. And what did you mean by that? But then you got nerves to make another video talking about my family's here and they can't even see the twins. Why would I bring my kids over there when they wasn't made the real way, like your mom said? You never addressed that though, huh? You clearly let Lexi be in the background throwing all kind of subliminals. You don't address that. First of all, Lexi had no business going to no fight with no Nike. You got your baby mama and your girlfriend going out there to fight your ex. You think that that make you look good? Then you sitting up there throwing everything on Royalty. Royalty came back. Yeah, Royalty was wrong. Royalty was wrong for bringing her kids on the scene, and Royalty was wrong for running up on the fight, because that could have went all the way to the left. So Royalty was wrong. But if you ask me, all of them was wrong. Because if you up in there, your legs shot up. I ain't gonna say who was there with you, because your mom was there. But I'm just saying. So you really act like both of them left, didn't tell you nothing, but you let Nike take your phone and go through all the Royalty messages that y'all talked about. Royalty really throwing dirt in the mud or sand on the beach, however you say it. Because she's sitting there going through all the messages, showing people about the money you had given the Royalty and all the other stuff. So yeah, that was really ignorant on. Then she's sitting there at one point saying, sitting on your balcony, Nike sitting on your balcony saying, baby daddy, did she buzz yet? Is she here yet? So you clearly had to know something was going down when they left. You know, I'm just saying. So now you want this girl to let our kids come over there. No, at this point, I wouldn't have nothing to do with you and your situations and that mess that you got going on. And we will have to take it to court. Because if the judge don't court order me to let you see them, I'm not. And it's not being a bitter mother. It's just keeping me away from them. That situation, because if you look at it, they're small. They're two. You know, they have a birthday coming up, but basically they're two. So we would have to have some kind of form of communication. I don't want my kids around Lexi, because the situation in the video with my mom and Lexi, we are not seeing eye to eye. And I don't even know if you're going to let Lexi. You can lie to me and tell me Lexi not going to be there. I don't know that. I don't want to run up on Lexi. I don't want to run up on Lexi and my kids sitting there and watching me and Lexi get into it, because I'm not over it yet. So all I'm saying is give us some time and leave yourself off of social media. You was doing good for, what, about 2-3 videos? But you had to get back to that message, CJ. When you did the video with you getting in the little chamber, and you had claustrophobia or whatever. I can't even say it right. How you say it?
Claustrophobic.
Yeah. All of that. That was fine. Then you did your video. We're going to have to edit this out. You did your little video saying that you got your new little chair to ride in and this and that. That was fine. But that wasn't good enough for you. You had to come back with some messy stuff. God forbid you went to this celebrity game and saw Royalty. Girl, I ain't even see you. And now you got this whole video going on. Then you sitting up here wanting everybody to believe that you had relations with our friend, trying to cause problems. You want to make this girl feel bad in so many ways. It's a shame. You know, men like you, karma actually comes. There's a such thing as karma. There's a such thing as a guy that sits high and look low. You trying to do everything to break this girl down. Everything under the sun. And you know, I just want to say, man, you need to get it together, man. Like I said, I watch your videos. I like you, but I just don't like when you get to that messy point. Bragging about how much money you got, how rich you are. You only hang with rich people. Rich people. You even downed your mom one time in a video saying, my mom's over here. She's always talking about these old stories and yeah, and this and that. But rich people don't talk about that. So what you saying about your mama? If you rich, she should be rich. Put her in a category with you. And leave all that old stuff alone, man. Grow up. It's time to stop and get it together. Man, I took my notes. Y'all know I take my notes. I got a lot of stuff I could talk about. You know, it's just like D-Lo. D-Lo don't even come around like talking about them. You know, and I don't blame D-Lo, you know, because, I mean, your house is not safe. You know, you sitting up here, you're doing these videos. I mean, the minute you got shot, you was in the hospital, the camera was rolling. You never stop, and you keep on running that in the ground. My legs infected, and yeah, I fought them off. We heard that. Okay, let that go, man. Some things in your life you need to keep private. You don't have to know your every move. And the way you sat there and talked to Lexi, I don't know what she got going on. You know, I mean, it was like today, she said something in the video along the lines of, oh, why would I, what was it? He asked, oh, you finally got your bracelet on. Well, I don't wear it. I don't go anywhere. We don't go anywhere. Are you trying to say I got you locked up in the house? You free to go wherever you want to go. Yeah, some things don't need to be said. Don't need to be said. Let me check my notes to see if I missed something, because y'all know. Another thing. When he sat there and said, yeah, the girl, when Royalty went live with her friend, the girl was kind of like imitating on how he was walking. And he made a big deal out of, well, that's not right. You don't do that to people. You know, that's not right. TJ, you sit there and you've been dogging this girl out the whole time y'all been separated. You never let that girl live once. And then you want to sit up there and talk about she chose Team Royalty or she picked the other side. No, you was never a side. That was her friend all along. And people sit back, I'm not even Royalty's friend, but I watch the way you dog her out. You've been making this girl life a living hell ever since y'all been separated. And all I seen her do was try to bring those kids there. She didn't like your stairs in your house, so she came, sat there for a while with them. You started buying stuff and saying, I don't need you to be here anymore and stuff like that. And she did. At one point, she did drop those kids off. So I don't see nothing she did. It looked like she did the same thing I would have probably did. After you got had a home invasion, I don't want my 2-year-olds over there. And now for the fact it done turned into a big old fight with me and Nike, and then you bring your girlfriends there. So I really don't want my kids around. And I don't think she'll ever let those kids go around that girl. So I'm just saying court might be the best thing for y'all. That's it. That's all. You know? I'm going to end this video. Thank y'all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's a lot more. I could do a part 2 to this or whatever. I'm just saying all my videos not about to be on CJ, but I'm just talking about the stuff that's going on in the YouTube streets. Love you guys. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.